It's the dead of night, the kind of night where shadows seem to have a life of their own. This story begins at an old, abandoned farmhouse on the outskirts of a desolate town. The locals whisper about the place, calling it cursed. No one dares to go near it, but for some reason I couldn't resist. I remember that night vividly. The moon was high, casting an eerie glow, and the wind howled through the broken windows. I was there, armed with only a flashlight and a foolish sense of curiosity. As I stepped inside, the floorboards creaked beneath my feet, and the air was thick with the scent of mildew and decay. I wandered through the rooms, each one more decrepit than the last. Suddenly, I heard it, a faint whisper, like someone was calling my name. My heart raced as I followed the sound, leading me to the basement door. Against every shred of common sense, I opened it. The stairs groaned under my weight as I descended into the darkness. The air grew colder and my breath came out in visible puffs. At the bottom, my flashlight flickered and died, leaving me in complete blackness. Panic set in, but then, there it was again, my name, whispered so close it felt like it was right next to my ear. I fumbled for my phone, using its weak light to illuminate the room, and that's when I saw her, a figure, barely visible, standing at the far end of the basement. Her eyes were hollow, her skin pale and stretched tight over her bones. She reached out a bony hand, beckoning me closer. I was frozen in place, unable to move or even scream. The room seemed to close in around me, and the whispers grew louder, more insistent. In that moment, I knew this was no ordinary ghost. She was something far more sinister. Just as I felt my sanity slipping away, I managed to break free from her gaze and bolted up the stairs. I didn't stop running until I was far from that accursed place. To this day, I can still hear her whispers in the dead of night, calling my name, drawing me back to that farmhouse. And every time I close my eyes, I see her, waiting,